Ever since COVID-19 pandemic happened, most people have decided to go on social media and build up their own businesses instead of working minimum wage because they see more benefits to it. Before you start to own your own business, we're going to interview some owners of their own businesses and see what their experience is and whatever advice they have to give to us. For our very first interview, we're going to be taking a trip down all the way to Ohio, where we're going to meet up with the co-owner and owner of the small business of Mystic Insights, Gretchen Hercules. We'll see what she has to say about her experience as an owner of a small business. What inspired you to open up your own business?
I worked at a job that I had been at for 15 years, and I ended up losing that job right after COVID. And as I was trying to figure out what to do next, your mom, who's my relative, suggested, because we had gone to a lot of shops like ours, that we should just open one and start doing readings for people, because we had a hard time getting them. And I had been doing readings online and with family for quite some time, so I just started putting a business together.
Since you opened your business, how's it doing now? Anything new?
We have moved location 4 times in the 3 years that we've been open. Each time we get a little bit bigger space because we offer more services. We host a spiritualist church. We carry merchandise, and we not only do our readings, but we do Reiki and we do classes and workshops. So every time we've added something, we've needed more space. So hopefully, we just moved into this space, still in the process of it. We're hoping this will be a nice place to settle for a few years.
What advice would you give someone who wants to open up their own business?
Sure that it's something you really love and that you're going to be willing to spend a lot of time on. Because the thing about your own business is when you have a regular job, people tell you when to show up. With your own business, you're pretty much always occupied with it in some way or another. You're either at the business, planning for the business, working around making sure the business works, and you're only accountable to yourself, and if you don't do it, it doesn't get done. So be sure it's something you really enjoy doing, because you'll be putting a lot of time into it.
For our second interview, we are going to be interviewing with one of the local employees of the small business of Mystic Insights. We'll ask him what he does for his work and does he plan on owning a business himself. We'll find out. What do you do for the shop?
For them, I help bring in customers, and I help do readings, I help do Reiki, I help sell stuff, I help do pretty much everything that Gretchen and Becky need me to do. That's mainly my forte. That's pretty much what I do.
Reiki readings do you do?
Reiki level 2, so I can do distance level Reiki, and I can do Reiki in the shop. So I can send Reiki out to people whenever they need Reiki sent to them, and then I can do Reiki in the shop. So if someone wanted to come in and get a Reiki session done, I could go over their chakra points and figure out what's quote unquote wrong with them, if they have a problem with them, or what needs opened and what needs aligned.
Do you want to continue working in the shop, or do you have any other ideas you want to do in life? Do you want business or?
Not really, no. This is kind of my livelihood. This is kind of what I enjoy doing. This is really up my alley. This is what I've always kind of felt a draw towards. So if they ever, whenever they're ready to move on, this is just what I want to continue to keep doing. But I see them continuing this for a long time, because this is something that helps a lot of people. So this is kind of what I'm drawn to. So it's what I'm doing for now.
And now, for our third and final interview, we're going to interview a local customer of Mystic Insights who is also an owner of his own business, Awesome Possum Soft Goods. Let's ask him how he feels about owning his own business and being a customer of a small business and his experiences. Your experience at the shop as a customer
here. Normally, I would say, since I'm related to the people who own the shop, that my customer service experience would probably be skewed. But actually, I won't say that because Gretchen and Becky do a very good job of treating everybody who come in the door very well. They do a very good job of treating people almost like family when they walk through the doors. So I would say my customer experience has been about the same as everybody else's, which is very warm, inviting, interested in making sure that you know all the information they have about what you're asking and trying to help people get exactly what they need out of visiting the store.
And what is your shop about? Why did you inspire to open your own shop?
The shop makes heavy use, hard use canvas outdoor goods for outdoorsmen, hikers, hunters, fishermen, that kind of thing. We make tarps, tents, backpacks, pouches, bags, all sorts of heavy use outdoor gear. What inspired me to do that is I'm an avid camper, hunter. I'm an outdoorsman, have been my whole life, and two things I was very tired of. I was very tired of buying gear that was cost effective, that was absolute junk. And I was very tired of buying gear that was very expensive and was not made to the quality level it should have been made for being so pricey. And I realized that having years of tailoring experience, I knew I could do it way better and at very reasonable prices, even being better. And that's what made me decide to just go ahead and do that.
What advice would you give someone who wants to start their own business?
Be ready to work. You have to work harder than anybody you employ. You have to work more hours than anybody you employ. You don't take vacation. You're never able to vacation from your own business. Don't do it because you expect to get rich. Do it because you have an unsatiable desire to be in business for yourself. And if you're at that point, then I'd say go ahead and do it.
Starting up a small business, after hearing from our interviewees, is not as easy as it looks. It takes very much dedication, hard work, and a passion to start up. As small businesses grow, we will continue to see them in the future. In experiences, it's best to say, do your research and follow their advice before you start your own business. I want to thank you for joining me on this journey of business owners. I'm Abby Adams, and hopefully I will see you soon.